Redditors in relationships. How do you cope with conflicting diets to your such as seafood? I cook what I want and she cooks what she wants. Sometimes we will go to different restaurants and meet back up at the car. We have been together for 9 years. We make different food. You just get used to it after a while. Finding things you can both eat or finding ways to cook different things at the same time. Is it the taste or smell? My partner hates the smell of boiling cabbage, which I love to eat. So I only cook it when he's out. Same goes for baking weed-infused products. When it comes to eating, he has his food and I have mine. My so didn't like a lot of things like eggs and fish. But for most of them it's because she didn't have them good. Now she loves eggs and I have found several fish recipes she enjoys. A little trust and open-mindedness goes a long way. For the thongs she can't deal with, I mostly save those for personal meals or more often restaurants. My wife has celiac disease. Cross-contamination with gluten on intended gluten-free surfaces is a big deal. I'm renovating the kitchen and building an addition in the spring to create separation of preparation surfaces. 10 years. He has celiac, a dairy allergy, and doesn't like seafood, which is one of my favorite things. Learning to cook for us both took a while, but now it's second nature. I still cook things just for me, but often try to make things he can eat too. I really enjoy cooking, so the challenge is fun. There are some restaurants we can't go to together. But that's what going out with girlfriends is for. I hate beef and potatoes and my wife hates seafood. For Valentine's Day, I'll make her beef and potatoes and she'll make me a seafood dish. My husband is allergic to shellfish and I love to go eat seafood. Unfortunately, he can't risk going. So if I want seafood, I will ask a friend if they want to catch lunch with me. Not so much what as when. I'm doing intermittent fasting. She likes to eat after 9 p.m. We do lunch dates sometimes. My husband has the alfalgal allergy but is mostly vegetarian, so it's not a huge deal. I'm on medication that makes it better for me to avoid soy. When we go out to eat together, we go places both of us will have plenty to choose from. It's not hard. We just both make sure that we both get to enjoy our time together. We have a vegetarian and non-vegetarian in our dynamic. It works just fine. Sometimes I get to pick the restaurant and he can always find something to eat. Sometimes he does and I can always find at least one option. Sometimes we sit down and pick a place together. Food is the least of the worries and an easy place to show care and compromise. I'm very picky and he's just the opposite. Usually we find a place where there's something we both like, or sometimes we will get takeout from where I want to eat and also where he wants. When I cook, I'll make my food and leave out what I don't like, then finish it by adding all the veggies and such that he likes. You could do meats the same way in certain dishes. Well, it's not an issue for me personally. Because I'm currently on a seafood diet. I see food. And I eat it. I get gout from meat. My hubs loves meat. I make a main meat dish for the meal. And a banging vegetarian dish is a side, main dish everyone can eat. And usually rolls or cornbread. Simple. Food fight, winner takes all. GF is gluten and dairy intolerant and stays away from sugar. She does majority of cooking though and will always do 2 versions of a meal. Lol. We eat healthy, but there is only so much that can be replaced with dairy and gluten. Easy. I eat what I want and she eats what she wants. Acknowledging that we both have different preferences and move on. Lol. Conflicting diets. Do your best to accommodate while making a choice that your relationship is more important than a specific food. At the same time, you could also make 2 dishes that would satisfy both of you. It's a lot of extra work, but well worth it when your sir is impressed by the amount of effort and care you're putting into appease both of your stomachs. For me personally, I have to be on a super restrictive diet right now. Hardcore carnivore. While my wife has to eat what she's craving. Chinese, Mexican, Korean, a specific takeout dish, Italian. You get the idea, or else she can't stomach it. So when I cook for her and the kids. Or the kids will eat something separate. And then I prepare my own food. Some meals I have to prepare 3 separate dishes. It sounds like a lot at first, but it's what needs to be done in our situation. Basically, you have to decide if your sir is worth either giving up what you want, or for you to make 2 dishes.